Yes, spectacular. You, quote-unquote, amaze me, Mangs.
Yar, me mateys. Today we be heading to Chapter 17X, the port of Badon. Baden? Badon? How the fuck do you pronounce this shit, Mecca?
It's a Mangs LP, so it's probably bad.
Badon. Yar, har, har. Pirates we be, scurvy lads. Yar, har. Let me hear your pirate accent, Mecca. Come on. Show it.
No, her. All the parroting I'm doing today.
Well, we usually get one line of mecha voice acting per part, and you got it early this time around, so that's good, I suppose. Anyway, it's Gaiden chapter time, and this is actually one of my personal favorite Gaiden chapters of Fire Emblem 7. It's a lot of fun. But first, it's a be time for ye voice acting. Yar, har, har. After speaking with the Ostian spy Layla, the group decides they must be traveling to Valor, the Dread Isle. The small island located south of Lycia is said to be the home of the Dragon's Gates. Heading for the southern coast of Kalin, they be seeking passage in the port of Badon. Badon. It's where the bad units go. Chapter.
Hector is going there. He's not bad.
Nah, he's alright. Oh, I love this music.
I can't hear the music, so this is just Mangs being even weirder than usual for me.
But you know what music it is, so you can imagine it in your head.
I can't imagine it with you screaming through it.
It is funny with Skype screen sharing that it doesn't share sound, so you kind of just hear me singing to myself. Anyway, listen, we need a boat to Valor. You want a boat to the Dread Isle? You're mad! No way, never! There's no one in the village who'll sell there.
How do you know that?
No, please, we're in a hurry. Can you give us passage? If you want to help us, can you take us to someone who will? Please.
Last time Hector was in a hurry, he stabbed someone, remember?
Yes.
So you better get him a boat.
You must be on urgent business, that's certain. There may be one way. What is it? Tell us, please.
Pirates.
Yarr! Pirates? Uh-huh, they're fearless, or as close as, make no difference. And they'll go anywhere for a fee. Who knows, they might decide to accept your mad offer. Pirates? Looks like we've no choice. Are you serious, Hector? Working with pirates? That's unbelievable! You're considering it, aren't you, Hollywood? If there's no other way, what else can we do? You too, Hollywood! I misjudged you! It's foolishness to trust the goodwill of pirates! I'm finding another way!
It's not goodwill, it's just a lot of gold.
Why is she so angry? I don't know. This is a discussion we've been having about women since the dawn of day.
Oh god.
Because women...
He really said that, didn't he?
Because women. Am I right? Am I right, Becca? Am I right, Becca? Women, they're so stupid. I heard that Linda's parents were slain by bandits. Bandits at land, pirates at sea. They're all the same to Linda's. Lawbreakers and murderers.
And this is so racist.
She is racist. She's piratist. Pirate phobia right here. This is not cool. Hashtag not all pirates. My parents died of illness, but I can appreciate her feelings. Shall we abandon the pirate plan? But they're bad about the girl, but there's no other way. Let's meet the pirates. We can't decide until then.
Sounds pretty bad out of context, doesn't it? Too bad about the girl. There's no other way.
Yeah. That inn over there is known favorite for the local freebooters. They're reckless and unpredictable. Best be prepared.
Be prepared?
Right. Be prepared. Oh, now I actually have to make a pirate accent, because this guy, I literally speaks pirate speech. Well, whelps, what is it that you wanted to see me about, yarr? I got really high stats for this part of the game, yarr. I'm Hector. You're the pirate chief, Fargus, right? Tell me something, lad. Where were you raised? Is it that the tone you take when you are about to ask a favor? You insolent. Peace, Hector. Bah, don't worry. Alright, I'm sorry, old man. Okay, listen, we need your help. You're an odd bird. You sure you're noble born? I'm Fargus, captain of the Davros. No, what do you want?
This is when Hector finds out he's adopted.
We want you to sail us to Valor.
It's kind of a harsh way.
How much will you pay? Don't know the current rate? How much do you need? 100,000 gold. Problem is, we don't know how much 100,000 gold is in the Fire Emblem universe. I don't know how much things cost. Like,
I know gold is worth a lot.
I mean, we know that like a iron sword costs this and that much, but it's like we don't know how valuable weapons are in the Fire Emblem universe. I mean, every single brigand seems to get their hands on a steel axe, so I don't know. It's like we don't know how much is it. Is it a lot? I don't know. They seem to casually just take out 50,000 gold from the treasury when they want to, so I don't know.
Osmo was kind of protesting when they did that.
True,
So,
true.
50,000 sounds like a lot. Like Fire now costs like 20,000 gold, and Hector thought that was a lot for a mercenary.
Certainly more than Fire Knight's worth, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What?
Well, apparently this ship is worth like 5 times that.
Yeah, 100,000 gold. You're daft, old man. Well, will ye pay? Very well. We don't have it with us. We'll get your gold and be back here as quickly as possible. Let's go, Hollywood. Hector?
Huh?
Oh? Hector, where do you plan on getting 100,000 gold? I got a plan. A plan? I gotta get back to Ostia. Oh, you're going to ask Lord Uther for the gold. Don't be stupid. I will not kneel at my brother's feet to beg for money.
Yeah, it's only like his father's life depends on it.
Nah, sure, fine. Why are you going back to Ostia? I got some ceremonial garb, armor, helmets, books. I'll bring it all and sell it. Hector, are you sure about all this? Yes, my brother would be unwilling to part with that much money, not without knowing the reason why, and we don't have time to waste. There's not much I can take freely, but it's a start. We'll take that money to the arena and raise 100,000 gold. I like how Hector is like, I'm so overpowered, I just win every single match in the arena. Nothing can go wrong here. I'll just fight.
Yeah, he's gonna send Marcus, of course. He knows Marcus is with him. And Raven.
Good idea, Hector. I'm off to Farah. Ahoy! Hold your ground, boys. What now? We don't have the money yet. A fool, of course you don't. I know that. The captain's got a message for you. A message? This is a message from Fergus. I await you in I await you in Baden.
I wait you in the Dread Isle. Good luck, you don't have a boat.
Oh, that'd be so great! All of my mates in this village are going to attack you. If you can't beat us all and get to the ship unharmed, he'll give you passage. For free? No gold? Captain's a tad off kilter.
That's one way of putting it.
He'd rather have a bit of fun with you than take the gold. He must be the shittiest pirate captain in the world, then. If he, like...
Yeah, like...
gold. It's not like pirates need gold, right?
Can you imagine what he tells his men? It's like, hey guys, attack these people, and if they beat you, then I'm gonna give him a free passage. So, good luck. Also, I still expect you to, like, steal the ship afterwards, so don't die too badly.
How has they not mutinied? Oh, that's right. Probably because Fergus has base stats high enough to kill his entire crew. So that's,
in one hit.
That's probably he crits once on all of his pirates dice. Then that rather than take your gold, smooth sailing to you. And he has a flute apparently. Hey, landlubbers, over here! I'm over here. You think he's serious? Just play along. Let's go. Listen, the captain's waiting at the docks. Talk to him, and you're the winner. Trust me, though.
Is this a game?
Apparently.
Am I playing a game right here?
Don't make the mistake of attacking him. You anger the captain and there's no turning back. Don't forget!
Yeah. Just kill my crew, just don't kill me.
Yeah, I don't think technically we kill them, do we? Like, we just beat them. It's like the Fire Emblem Fates Scoring style, like...
They
just
vanished, though.
Yeah, I guess. Couldn't find a ship after all. But we have to get to that island. Looks like I'll have to endure pirates. What was that? Commotion in the village? Oh, Lynn, nice timing. We need your help. You're battling the pirates?
What happened
Fighting.
to Lynn's voice?
Looks like we have to reach the docks. I keep forgetting it because it's so awful. Looks like we have to reach the docks and speak to the captain. Yeah. This is a test to see whether or not he'll give us passage. I don't understand, but I'm here, so let me help. I forgot it again. Oh well. Rip Lynn voice. Alright, so welcome to Chapter 17X. This is your second Gaiden chapter, I think, in Hector's story.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a cool chapter. There's a lot of EXP to gain here, a lot of treasure, and as well as a character that's located in this village right here. So this is a pretty essential Gaiden chapter to get, but it's also a very easy one to get. So you'll have to play really fucking poorly not to get this one. The idea around here is you need to talk to Fergus. Any unit get close to him, they'll be able to talk to him. Don't attack him though. He will fucking kill you. It is possible to kill him actually if you if you train up a unit, but the only thing that's going to happen if you kill him is you're going to get a game over. For whatever reason, if you play on Eliwood hard mode, Fargus has nearly capped stats in every single area. People have been speculating quite a bit as to why this is the case. Some people think it's just a programming error. Other people think that because Eliwood's story is a newer story, they increased his stats to make it even more apparent that you shouldn't attack him, but it's sort of something that people have been discussing for a very long while.
I think I read on why it is, but I forgot the exact reason, but it is something related to weird programming, I'm pretty sure. There's another boss who has this weird boost in stats, and it makes even less sense there. Also, Fargus is born at 60 HP, and 60 HP is the HP cap.
Yeah, he actually breaks the HP cap.
Yeah, if you attack him, his HP is actually question marks. It's no longer numbers. It's just question marks until you get him below 60.
Some people also speculated that Fargus may have initially intended to be a playable unit, playable in the late game, because he has growth rates and some other data attached to him that other enemy units usually don't have. So they probably maybe intended for him to be a late game unit, but then they scrapped the idea. So just a cool concept. So basically, I think if you reach this tile right here with any of your units, all the pirates are going to start attacking you. But you can go around. It's quite easy. You can go around and just talk to Fargus, and they won't even notice you. But by doing that, you are foregoing a lot of nice things. There's a pirate squad in the middle here. They're all really high level. As you can see, they're level 17. They have really high stats and killer weapons. This guy's a devil axle. So by foregoing these guys in the middle, you're losing out on a lot of precious EXP. So I personally like to just overpower this chapter. You can really easily be done with Lowen and Marcus and other good units, but Mecha says there is a way to 2-turn this chapter. I'm not sure exactly how you do that.
3 turns?
3 turns?
I'm pretty sure 2 turns is not possible. And you have to check Marcus's movement range. If you can get there, if it's like 16 tiles away from Fargus, then you could theoretically 2-turn.
Yeah.
But I think you can't really expect a 2-turn and get like every item anyway.
Nor will I. I'm going to focus on getting every single village because there's a lot of good loot in here. And the pirates are worth a lot. This is one of the few chapters where you can really train up Lyn and Eliwood because there's actual axe users here. That's quite useful. So this is a good chapter to field your sword units. So we can only field 6 units though. That's the problem. We definitely want Marcus. I think we also need at least 1 healer. So Priscilla's gonna get fielded. So the question is then, what kind of units do we want to field? We do want to field our strongest units, so Lowen is definitely a possibility.
Bartre is coming then.
I guess.
I don't know if Bartre is great for this chapter. I was just kind of joking because he got such good level ups, but
yeah, my Bartre is insane, but I think we'll let him.
If you want to train another Cavalier, you could use them against the low level pirates, or you could just use like Lyn or Eliwood.
I was thinking about just bringing Lyn and Eliwood because honestly, they're.
I don't know if there's really enough for both.
Nah, I think maybe we'll just bring Eliwood then. I do think I want to bring Oswin for this one because his Horse Slayer is going to be very good against the mini-boss that shows up here. And just having a tanky unit overall is going to be very, very important.
He's alright.
Yeah,
and you're kind of lacking in ranged characters, but you'll probably pick one up somewhere.
Yeah, let's see if we can find one. That would be nice.
Yeah.
We have the Goddess icon. Not sure if I'm going to do anything about that. We're also a little bit low on equipment, if I may say so. The Heavy Spear will be completely redundant here. We don't need that.
There's a shop in this chapter, but there's also an armory and a shop next chapter, so I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, that are more accessible even, so we'll give Lowen a Steel Lance, even though, honestly, I think the Steel Sword might be better off here.
Yeah, it is.
Same with Marcus. We don't need the hammer for this chapter. I don't think there's even a single armor knight here. But we definitely want an iron sword. And possibly a javelin instead of that. No, actually the hand axe is going to be better here because of all the axe users. We can definitely sell the red gem. And give Hector a... You already have the wheel. I guess we could give him Bartre Steel Axe. Now, one thing that I have been considering, Mac guys, possibly, do you think early promoting Lowen would be a good idea?
Just check how much EXP he's getting right now. If he's getting like 10 to 20 apiece, I don't think it's worth promoting him right now.
Right.
I'd wait until you actually need 2 paladins. Because usually I advocate promoting early, especially Lowen, because promotion bonuses are very nice for him. But since like EXP rank, I'm kind of paranoid about it, even though I think he'll be fine. It's just nice to have him promoted still.
Yeah.
Also, I think he's at like 66 experience, so I'd like him to get at least 1 more level up.
Yeah, Raven would actually be a really good unit here, come to think of it.
Yeah, you could substitute Eliwood for Raven if you want.
I think I might.
Raven is like Raven is like the best use of your hero crest, I think. So if you want to promote him at some point, this is a good time to start training him.
Yeah, you might be right. Eliwood is good, but Raven, this is a tricky chapter. This is a very tricky chapter, so you ideally want to field some of your strongest units for this one. Alright, there's also I think we get a torch staff in this chapter, which is going to be very, very useful. Alright, I think we're done. We could probably trade the Vulnerary over to Raven. Funnily enough, the Rapier would actually be sort of useful in this situation, but...
Not very useful, though.
Nah, maybe not.
You already have the Wolf Beetle and the War Slayer.
Yeah. So I'm going to send Raven north to deal with the pirates. He can probably one-round them.
Yeah, maybe give him like an Iron Sword, because I think sometimes he doesn't double with this too. Oh, no.
Yeah, giving him in. But honestly, I should probably give him a Vulnerary as well, because he's going to be away from the rest of my healers. I'm actually...
You're almost out of them.
Yeah, I actually need to buy more, but I'll do that next chapter. Alright, let's see how this goes. Boo, boo, boo. Deploy Merlinus.
Yeah, this is not really an easy chapter.
Nope.
To be honest.
See, oh, Raven actually has a tactician quote.
Yeah.
So you're the tactician, huh? I'm Raven, just a mercenary. I work for these guys now, so it looks like I'll take your orders. What are you waiting for? What do you need me to do?
Kill everything.
Kill everything, please. That would be
Show
nice.
Mangs you were like a 5-star unit.
Alright, so there's a hand axe pirate right here, so I usually just like to keep...
You scared of a hand axe pirate with Raven, really?
Okay, maybe not. Fine. But I'll probably... Let's see if I double these guys with the steel sword. I don't... Actually, of course I do. Well. And of course, you can go into this I guess I'll do it just for funsies. You get to meet Anna. I heard about your contest with the pirate faggot.
Pirate fuck, yeah.
You got nerve, I'll give you that. Let me give you some advice. Don't try to overpower the pirates.
Yeah, Mangs, don't try to overpower the pirates.
I will. Take the narrow path next to us and follow the wall towards the sea. Pass in front of the last house and stay close to the seawall. You should be able to get to Fergus and win your game. Why do I know all this? Well, my sweetie's a pirate. His name's Jake and he's the best. If you see him, tell him Anna's worried about him. So this is a reference to Jake and Anna. They're part of a lot of Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, I have a question. Why didn't she say anything about money? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess she doesn't care.
Maybe Anna isn't actually all about money, and that's just the dumb thing that Awakening made up, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Okay, so I think it's this tile. I think you can actually safely visit this village without triggering the pirates, but I'm not sure. I think so. But before we do anything, let's go and recruit this character right here. Pardon me, I was speaking with an old sailor a few moments ago. He told me that you're planning to travel to Valor. Is that so? Really? And that's why you're playing... I love how alone just doesn't say anything. That's why you're playing tag with these pirates. I see. In that case, would you mind if I joined you? My name's Canas.
Fuck off.
I'm a scholar of sorts. I've been seeking a passage to Valor, but none will take me. My proposal probably sounds somewhat selfish, no? You should know. I can help in combat. I have some skill with a form of elder magic. Some call it dark magic, a rather biased term. That's what the game calls it, if I must be blunt. But at the very least, I can take care of myself and perhaps others. Alright, so we do get... I'm pretty sure we can... I think you can land here. Yes, you can. I think it's this tile that causes them to move. So this is Canas. Canas is the first and only dark magic user you get in Fire Emblem 7. You do get one that can use dark magic, but he doesn't join until the last chapter. Many people really like Canas. I personally don't. Canas has pretty low growth rates on average. His bases are okay for his join time. But the problem with Canas is that he doesn't really... Like, he has decent survivability compared to, like, Urk and Lucius, but that doesn't really say much. He's still pretty squishy. His speed growth is kind of low. Dark magic is very heavy in this game, much heavier than it was in Fire Emblem 6. So he gets slowed down by almost every single tome in the game, and some of the later tomes will just completely cripple his speed to the point where he'll never really be able to double. A lot of people make the case that Canas is good because you can use the Luna Tome. The Luna Tome is a tome that's very powerful in this game. It has great crit, insane stats, and it avoids resistance. And if you crit with the Luna, you pretty much kill everything except for the last boss in the game. But the counter-argument to this is that you get another character in the final map that can wield Luna just as good as Canas. In fact, he can, in most cases, wield it better than Canas. And you don't, like, because of the inclusion of this character, Canas is rendered completely obsolete. Like, the one good thing about Canas that would make him very unique is taken away by the fact that this character joins with an S rank in Dark Magic and can just perfectly use the Lunatome. So that kind of, you know, that kind of takes away from his utility. I struggle really to find any use for Canas as a unit. He has you can fight the mages of the Dread Isle pretty decently, I guess, since he has decent resistance, and Dark Magic actually hits hard enough to go through the mage's resistance. But I rate him a 2 out of 5 stars, simply because...
2 out of 5, really?
Yep, I rate him a 2 out of 5 stars. I feel like Mecha is really gonna disagree
I am
with
triggered.
This.
No.
Okay,
so
2 out of 5
let's keep
stars.
this civilized, all right? So, are you saying that because there is one character in one last chapter that Canas is rendered that has like good Dark Magic, that Canas is rendered useless for the entire game?
No, that's not what I'm saying, Mecha. I'm saying that many people, when people are asked why Canas is useful, they often bring up the fact that he can use the Lunatome to like 2-shot the Fire Dragon and 1-shot Nurgle. But because you already have Athos who can do the same thing with no investment, that argument is rendered obsolete.
Okay, so you can either just use Athos, who can use Luna in the final chapter, or you can use both in the final chapter and have 2 Luna users, and that's even better. So I don't really think that's a good point. So anyway, the thing with Canas is like, yeah, Luna and Nosferatu and the other Dark Magic tomes, they're kind of situational, not great. They have their uses here and there. Like there are situations in Hector Hard mode where having a Luna user with high resistance is really good, like in Cog of Destiny, but we'll get into that when we get there. But like Canas with just Flux is actually a pretty good unit, I think. If you compare his average stats, like what he's likely to get like level 10 or something, or even level 15 and promote him, if you compare him to like Urk and Lucius, he doesn't really look that bad. Like they're pretty much the same. I think Canas is actually a little bulkier. He has really good promotion bonuses, which fixes his major issue, which is low speed, because I think effectively he gets like 3 or 4 attack speed out of it, because he gets a huge speed boost and a slight boost to Constitution. And because he's a magic user, just like Urk and Lucius, he hits on resistance, which is very low. So even if his attack power was bad, it wouldn't be a problem. But Flux is actually just as powerful as Thunder. So if you've used Thunder for quite a bit, you know it's a good tome. So Canas does actually just quite a bit of damage. He just needs to help doubling, and he doesn't really do that reliably until promotion, but once he promotes, he's actually just fine. So I actually like Canas a lot. I think he's decent. The thing is, his base level's 8, so he doesn't take as much effort to get to promotion as like Urk and Lucius, because their base levels are pretty low. Like Lucius joins at like level 3 in last chapter, and Urk is like level 1. You can train him in limb mode though to like compensate. So they're really, I think Canas, Urk, and Lucius are all kind of similar, and they should all get like 3 to 4 stars. That is my opinion.
Yeah, maybe I'm underselling Canas. I find him tedious to use because, as I said, his low con means that he gets slowed down by tomes, and I mean, maybe because I'm not really used to early promoting at level 10, that's why I find Canas to be kind of lackluster. But yeah, you might be right. I might be underselling him a little bit, but yeah,
I'm sure, like Luna and Nosferatu are really heavy, but so are the other Anima and Light tomes, right? So you don't really want to use those too often either.
Yeah.
So most of the time you're just using the basic tomes and you're doing fine, because hitting magic is really good.
Fine. You have swayed me with your cold, stupid mecha logic, and I retract my judgment, and I bump Canas up to a 3 out of 5 stars. Happy?
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, my work here is done. Bye.
Okay, bye, mecha. Okay, we'll continue the rest of the chapter.
Fuck. Why can't I get out? Fuck.
Well, looks like your prison cell is still closed. All right, so right now we need to
stay around then.
Now we need to set up. We can actually visit this village with Marcus. This path leads to danger. The pirates are waiting for you. Do you think it would be better? It would be better to find another route.
I think every single NPC is trying to get Mangs to not play this chapter this way. I think he's set in his ways.
You risk too much to come here. I can't let you leave empty-handed. Take this axe. What do you think? Nice, isn't it? However, it's cursed. It's a mighty weapon, but it's one with bad luck. Wields it. Ooh, terrible, terrible. I tell you, don't use it unless you have to. Thanks. That's the shittiest gift you could have given me.
So he's basically saying the way you're going is too risky. Here, take this devil axe.
I personally actually really love the Devil Axe, and the reason why I love the Devil Axe is that it has a hidden component to it that a lot of people are not aware of. It gives 8 weapon experience when trained, so the Devil Axe is really, really good for raising weapon rank, and because it has E rank, you can use it at any character that can wield axes. When a new unit promotes, like for example, if you're... a Cavalier that just promotes to a Paladin, I really like just giving them a couple of shots with the Devil Axe, just to get their axe rank up to the point where they can use like killer axes and hammers and stuff like that. Because if you do the calculations and you see that it's safe to use the Devil Axe, that it won't kill the character, I don't see the problem with using it. Besides, 18 might is fucking ridiculous. I mean, it can allow you to kill units that you otherwise would not be able to kill. Even though it's really heavy, it's sort of like it's a gambler's weapon. I really like it, but there's no sense in using it right now. So
yeah, if you can use it safely, I think it's pretty good. But on the other hand, steel axes are also E rank, and they give like 2 weapon EXP per attack. And if you kill someone, you get double weapon EXP. So I don't think you need the Devil Axe to train axe rank.
no.
You only really need to see an axes anyway, because killer axes are the best axes.
Yeah, but
So-
if you
it can be helpful for Raven if you really want to get his axe rank up.
yeah, I mean, if you
Devil Axe,
kill
I mean.
someone with Raven, you get 16. It's equivalent to attacking someone 16 times, so it's really good. I mean, if you're rushed for time, it can be a great help. So Canos also comes with a secret book. I'm not sure if I'm gonna give this away or sell it, but for now, I'll keep Canos around here. We'll see how it goes. Those pirates actually starts moving. Oh wow,
Yeah,
bad
think-
unit.
I think that's a Hector Heart mode thing where some pirates start moving even before you're in the trigger zone.
Yeah. So Raven can most likely deal with most of these pirates on his own. And actually, a lot of the pirates move early on. That's interesting.
Most of them will be level 4 though, so they're not as big of a threat.
Yeah, I guess technically, if we really wanted to, we could actually have dealt with those pirates first, but then it does kind of affect our turn cut quite negatively. But we might not have a choice, because if these guys charge us at the same time, we're gonna have some big troubles. In particular, this Elfire Mage is what's really scary, because he does 21 damage, which is really
You
scary.
got trouble.
Yep. I mean, you could pull him with Canas, but the problem is that there's also this Devil Axe guy. Now,
Yeah. It's
This
a very well-designed formation, actually, I think.
yeah, it is.
They all have like very overlapping ranges, and the forest makes sure that nobody can really safely lure one of them.
Honestly, though, what you can do is you can put Marcus in this forest tile right here, and he'll most likely be fine. It's a little bit risky, but he'll most likely be fine. Anyway, so I'm going to...
No comment.
He has a pretty okay chance of death, but it's at the same time, it's also Marcus, so... Anyway, let's see... I think the Steel Sword works just fine here. I do believe the Steel Sword gives 2 points of weapon experience in this game, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so it's time for the first Raven level up. Let's see how he
To
does.
go. Wow. Good thing he doesn't need level ups.
Yeah,
It's like the best basis in the game.
Alright, so what do we do here? Do you think we should wait a turn and let Marcus deal with some of this, or maybe Hector deal with some of the units? Maybe actually Hector doubles. No, he doesn't. Oh wow, this guy actually has a Sword Slayer. I mean,
Yeah, that's why I was like, I wanted it to be a bit of a surprise, but if you know already, if you put Marcus in a forest with a sword and the Sword Slayer guy hits him, he's in pretty bad shape.
Yeah.
Sword Slayer is like effective on like Myrmidons and Sword Masters and that kind of class, so they just die in one hit.
Yeah, but we can easily take him out with Oswin, I guess. Luckily, it's a Reaver weapon, and Reaver weapons gain double the penalties and double the bonuses whenever you attack them with their respective weapons. So against the lance, this thing gives minus 30% avoid. So
Yeah.
you gotta be.
But then if you use a Reaver weapon against a Reaver weapon, you get the normal triangle again with normal penalties. It's very confusing.
Oh really? That's cool.
Yeah.
I was not aware of that. Okay, let's see. We gotta be a little bit careful. I mean, if we move on this tile, I'm fairly certain that Marcus just dies. But what if we throw a hand axe at the guy first?
Is that
Actually-
tile in range then? Like
I
dark mage
don't
shit?
remember. I think we're just
Well,
gonna
you
have.
can check that kind of thing. You know, you can like take an enemy, press like A, and you see their movement range.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's like this new technology. It's
There
only
we
been
go.
out since like FE3, I think.
What moon calls? I would have let him sit there if they hadn't come any closer. Up another mate's attack. Well, that does trigger them, but yeah, no, the mage is not in range. So what we'll do right now is we'll leave a sword on Marcus, and we'll throw a
Yeah,
hand
I
axe
like
on
that.
this guy for some experience. Lowen can deal with most of the pirates on his own, but he can't deal with the mage very well. It's just too bad we can't put Canas there. So I think we'll just have to stick around, actually. I mean, I guess I could check Lowen's hit rate. Nah, it's too high. It's too damn high. So, yeah, the killer bow guy is not fun.
Yeah. Really hard, really accurate too.
You also get visited by this guy. What an interesting diversion. Maybe we should join in. Lord Elwood of Fair. You don't know yet to fear the Black Fang. Start grieving, for I will teach you that fear. So this guy shows up and... Oh, hi.
Oh,
You're
hi.
about to die. Scream if you must.
I like that quote. That's a good boss quote.
Yeah, it's very Volter-ish from Fire Emblem Mangs. Yep. So Marcus, of course, fucks him over. I actually brought Oswin particularly in to deal with Damien, but I guess Marcus does it just as fine.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that guy's speed is really bad.
Yeah, he's also wielding... Oh, boy.
Oh, dear.
Well
done.
We're fine.
You goofed.
It's fine. There's no one else who can attack Lowen, so... Nope. We're fine.
Sort of.
Sort of fine.
I mean, it's kind of annoying, because it's hard to, like, get heals in like, a choke point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Guess I can move back and heal. My turn count will suffer a little bit. Do you know if this Gaiden chapter is included in the rankings, or is it another one of those 0 points?
What? No, only the Hector exclusive chapters are, like, 0 requirements.
Okay, okay, okay.
I don't know how... I think the turn limit for this chapter is, like, kind of low, like 5 turns or so. Maybe
Right.
6.